Andrew Smith.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm originally from New Jersey. I just go to school here in Pennsylvania. And yes, New Jersey is a state that has people who live in it. And I gotta, first off, just on a tangent. People from Pennsylvania always give me shit about pumping my own gas, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Gas, a liquid that is extremely flammable and very expensive, the normal way to sell it is based off the way we distribute gumballs to children. That's how we sell gasoline. Like if you just got to our universe and didn't know what gas was, you'd go up and they'd be like, no, you just go do it yourself. And you'd be like, but you said it catches on fire really easily, right? And they'd be like, no, yeah, do it just by yourself, you're good. And like it's pretty expensive. Yeah, don't spill any. Okay, and you guys will fight wars over this. But you need my license if I want to buy alcohol? Oh, okay. All right. But so when you go away to college, people are always like, oh, it's such a big change, you're gonna be so nervous. But the only real change I felt moving from New Jersey to Pennsylvania was that Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are on at the wrong times. In New Jersey, Jeopardy's on at 7, Wheel of Fortune's on at 7:30, and then you have your prime time programming on after that. But in Pennsylvania, Wheel of Fortune is on at 7, and Jeopardy's on at 7:30. That fucked my world up. That fucked it up. Because I love Jeopardy, and I hate Wheel of Fortune. Like, the intro to Jeopardy is about finding out who the stupidest person in the room is and shaming them for the rest of the night. And Wheel of Fortune it's just, the intro to Wheel of Fortune might as well be, could you not figure out the capital of Mexico? Here, try out this puzzle. It's an animal, it's got 3 letters, and the first word is D. Can you get that one? Is this more your speed? But I watch Jeopardy with my family at home, and on Jeopardy there are certain rules that you have to follow. Like you can't buzz in until after Alex is done reading the question, and you have to answer in the form of a question. But at my house there are less rules. You should be reading the clues on your own, because if your mom yells out Tajikistan before you can because you're waiting for that Canadian bastard to sound out the word country, you're gonna be upset. All right, another rule that's more of an unwritten rule on Jeopardy is that you can't curse. I don't think you're supposed to curse on Jeopardy. But you bet your damn ass I'm gonna call my grandma a bitch if she thinks that Christopher Columbus is Spanish. Because he's Italian and she's a stupid bitch. That's just the kind of grandson I am. I wanna help her grow as a person. I'm a creative writing major, and when we're in creative writing class, they're always telling us you gotta have a good hook, you gotta have a good hook, you gotta keep people reading. That always makes me think of prostitution. Because I think the term hookers probably came from the fact that they had the best hook of all time. The rest of the pitch needs a little work, but the beginning, it hooks you in really good. Like imagine if you're on the onset, you're there, this is the first time you've ever heard of prostitution, it's just been invented. This is just after the time when it was socially acceptable to stick your dick in any hole you saw. Like you'd be talking to your buddy, and you'd be like, how was your night last night? And he'd be like, it was all right, Greg raped me, but you know, what can you do? And you'd be like, oh man, that sucks. He'd be like, no, it's my fault, I bent over and I forgot to cover up the beehole. And then he saw it and he just went for it. What can I do? That's my fault, that's on me. But then a few days after that was kind of a faux pas, they came up with the idea of selling sex. So you're just walking down the street, minding your own business, and you hear someone be like, hey, if you give me money, I'll have sex with you. And the only reaction to that is, I'm listening. No one's gonna keep walking being like, oh, I'm sorry, I've got to get to Nazareth. This guy Jesus is gonna turn 3 fish into like 4.5. I gotta see it. It's big news. No, you're gonna stop. You're gonna be like, I'm listening. What's the catch? And this is where they have the problem, because they're not called closers, and they're not called customer satisfiers. They're called hookers. Because the rest of that statement is, well, you see that guy over there? Name's Joseph, wearing what could only be described as a Technicolor Dreamcoat. He's gonna have to watch. And well, as you can see, I have no hair left, and I only have 3 teeth. Also, I just recently escaped from a leper colony. What else? Oh, I have this cool new disease I'm calling AIDS. And you're like, well, what's that? What does that do? It gives you like a mean headache? No, it just kills you. And you're gonna walk away from that hooker, you're gonna walk away mumbling, God, just no teeth is a real deal breaker. People are always telling me that they think I'm gay. They don't tell me they think I'm gay. It's normally right after we become friends, they decide to say, you know, when I first met you, I really thought you were gay. To which I respond, okay? That's not useful information. They expect me to pull up a chair, get out a clipboard, and be like, okay, what tipped you off? Was it my sweaters? Was it my affectation? What can I do to change myself so that you don't think I'm gay? Don't be shy, don't be shy. It's a workshop. Let's workshop my personality. Let's make it more hetero. But my mom, she's really reluctant to admit she thinks I'm gay. I think she just doesn't want to hurt my feelings, so I really want to pretend like she's going to hurt my feelings a lot. So I've been trying to get her. I've been trying really hard to get her admitted she thinks I'm gay. Really hard. It started when I went away to school. She'd be calling me once a week, and she's always saying, are there any cute girls on campus? Which is the dumbest question, because it's a college campus. It's filled with 20-year-old cute girls who I see every day, realize I have no shot with, and then quietly hate myself for the remainder of my life. Every day. The number two question is, why that's the stupidest question ever, is that what response is she expecting from me? Does she expect me to say, well, there's this girl, Becky, she's in my global business macro and cheese class, and I'm a creative writing major. I'm not sure what a real class sounds like. I think macro and cheese is a business class. I'm pretty sure. A lot of kids go to that class high. Yeah, but she's really nice. We're in a group project together, and she has the biggest tits I've ever seen. And mom, I watch a lot of porn, so you know that's high praise, Mom, okay? And I heard she sucked off a guy at a bathroom at a frat house, so I'm just kind of waiting till we're both drunk together in the same place, and I can go, you know, I don't know if you know, but I have a dick. So I have no idea what to say to the question, are there any cute girls? So I just say insane things. I'm like, she's like, Andrew, are there any cute girls you see? And I'm like, Mom, you didn't hear? And then I pause. She obviously can't tell, I'm putting it down and pausing. It's for dramatic effect. I'm telling a story here. I'm painting a word picture. So I pause for effect. Mom, you didn't hear? A virus killed every girl on campus. The river flooded. The school is now a self-sufficient island. We've seceded from the United States, and the biology department is working on a way for all us men to procreate so we can keep our peaceful island home going. And then she just changes the subject to my classes. But recently she's dropped all pretense. She just starts off every conversation with, hey Andrew, you have a girlfriend yet? Waits 30 seconds or boyfriend? That uncomfortable laugh. I don't care. I don't care. Not me. Nope. I don't care. But that's not good enough. I want I want an admission. So I've started making up fictional characters in my life. They're normally characters with non-gender specific names, and we're normally waking up in the same place. So my mom will call, and she'll be like, hey Andrew, and I'll be like, oh, you just woke me up, you just woke me up. She'll be like, oh, you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend yet? And then I'll just start pretending to have a side conversation. I'm like, yeah, no, it's over in the fridge. It's in the fridge. Yeah, no, I just don't even know what are girls. Like, who cares? What? No, it's in the fridge, okay? It's in the fridge. And finally, I'm just waiting. Finally, she's like, who is that? And I'm like, oh, that's Sam. And she's like, I thought you said you just woke up. And I'm like, we did. And then I just wait. I wait for a response. And one day, it's gonna be, when I first met you, I really thought you were gay. Ball's in your court, Mom. Ball's in your court. I love binge watching. I think Netflix is the greatest invention of the 21st century. Because if I lose my iPhone, I don't care. If I don't have Netflix for like an hour and a half, I lose my goddamn mind. Because if I lose my iPhone, it just means people can't get in contact with me, which really helps out with the whole Netflix thing. I once watched the whole first season of The West Wing in one sitting. That's 22 episodes, 44 minutes long on average. That's about 16 hours. You're looking at about 15.5, okay? That's dedication. Not many meals, a couple pee breaks. That's how much I love binge watching. And before binge watching, you would just sit on your couch and watch the History Channel all day long, trying to figure out when it stopped being about history and started being about glorifying hoarders. And you're not gonna get the answer. You're not gonna get the answer. And the other thing binge watching offers is, binge watching is better because you're gonna be ashamed of that day spent watching History Channel. When you go to work and Greg is like, hey Andrew, what'd you do on the weekend? You're like, nothing. I just kind of like hung out, laid around, whatever, nothing. Binge watching is something to be proud of. You better believe the weekend after I watched the entire first season of The West Wing in one sitting, Greg asked me what I did. I said, Greg, I will tell you what I did. I watched 16 hours of The West Wing in one sitting. I did not get off my bed. Didn't get off my bed for 16 hours. Yeah, that's impressive. And he's gonna be like, damn, that's impressive. That's a 16 hours worth of show. That's a man. That is a real man. I'm impressed. God damn it. But I gotta say, I hate when a show ends, because think about it, a TV show, over the course of the 7 seasons of The West Wing, I spent 300 hours with those people. They became like my friends. And when the show's over, it's like every single person you know dies all at the same time. We should not be able to handle that type of trauma. So I've taken up, I got the box set of Eyewitness News from Amazon. I'm just gonna binge watch that forever, because that shit will not run out. Now, no spoilers, but I like the cut of this guy, this Nixon guy's jib. I think he's gonna be good, he's gonna do good things. I'm voting for him come fall. Okay, one more joke, it comes with a poll first. Do you guys think 12 years is long enough? Yeah? Come on, 12 years is long enough. Okay, I forgot 9/11 this year, but I didn't just like forget 9/11. I didn't forget it was September the 11th. I forgot 9/11 was a thing. Like I was like, what day is it? And you know how you work out the day, like, well, fuck, last Tuesday I had that cheeseburger and that was what? The 7th, so I guess, today's the 11th, okay, September 11th. I'm walking around on campus, there are just American flags everywhere. I'm like, this is bizarre. I don't know why there are so many American flags. I am confused. I will admit, I did not remember 9/11 was a thing until I went on Twitter and saw tweets about 9/11. And I was like, oh shit, never forget. Never forget. To me, that didn't sound like a suggestion, that sounded like a commandment. And this is right around the time of the NSA leak. So I know the government knows I forgot. I know they know I forgot. I texted my friend, I said, dude, I forgot 9/11, how fucked up is that? You know they have that on file, they have it on file, I'm on a list. I forgot 9/11. The rest of the day, I'm freaking out. What happens? What happens when you forget 9/11? What happens? This is what happens. I was eating dinner around 6 o'clock. A SEAL team drops in from the ceiling, smoke grenades and everything, right in the middle of my meal. They walk over to this very intricate 2 buildings I had built out of Legos, and they just kick them down and say, you never fucking forget. And I haven't. I have never forgotten. Thank you.